Hey guys, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Tony. I'm a marketing specialist for Silica. And while Dram is working very hard for the air units that should be coming out sometime next month, we decided to have a little bit of fun and sit down and talk about some of the fun things we got to work with on the marketing department before the release of Silica and after. So let's jump right into it. One of the most fun and important things that we got to work on was the trailer. And we're talking about the cinematic trailer and the announcement trailer. These were really fun to work with, but also they presented their own set of challenges. One of these challenges was having to work with Unity engine, which is something that most of us were doing for the first time and weren't quite experienced with it. So Dram obviously helped us out by creating a script that you would put into the engine itself. That way we could set up the scene, we could put in the units that we needed or the things that we wanted to showcase, and then we would record through the engine. One of the things that we got to do in this engine was set up the battle that was happening in the announcement release trailer. The very last shot when the camera zooms and pans out, we set up that scene with Dram together and we pitted a lot of tanks and a lot of infantry soldiers against each other. And then when we hit record, we saw that the AI started shooting against each other, creating these big explosions, shooting tanks and hover tanks and everything. This was really fun to see as a final project. One of the other main aspects that we wanted to incorporate in the trailer was lore. We wanted to show people how come the factions of Sol and Centauri ended up on Baltarus and why Baltarium is so important. So according to lore, the year is set after the year 2351, because that was the year that humans actually discovered teleportation that allowed them to travel beyond the stars and beyond the galaxy's core. So humans first settled on the planet Centaurus. This is a planet that's orbiting Proxima Centauri. This is the star that is the closest to our sun. And from there, after many years of expeditions and sending out drones in the farthest regions of space, one day, one drone returned. And from there, they discovered Baltarus, a seemingly desert planet scorched by its own sun. When humans first landed there, they discovered the element as we know Baltarium. This element had tremendous potential to power the human generations for years to come. And so the humans wanted to harvest it and understand its capabilities. But there was one problem that they didn't count for. See, Baltarus is native to a crab-like crustacean species of aliens. They're very hostile, very territorial, and very aggressive. And they didn't take kindly to humans coming in on their home planet and reaping the soils of their world. And so they decided to attack them. And that's how we wanted to showcase the alien swarms coming in on the humans. We first decided to do this in the cinematic trailer. When the soldiers discover the Baltarium, they're exploring it, and out of a sudden, a swarm of aliens is coming down. We also wanted to show what the game is all about, combining RTS and FPS into one game. We wanted to showcase the perspective from the commander's point of view, building your base, deploying your troops, upgrading your equipment for both humans and for aliens alike. We also wanted to showcase the infantry, the FPS side of things, playing as an alien, as a crab, or as a human, as a soldier. It was very important to showcase what the game can provide throughout all three game modes, which includes strategy, prospector, and arena. Overall, the whole process from the initial concept until the final result took about a year, given a few breaks here and there. But some of the most difficult parts was right at the beginning. We needed to figure out what we're going to showcase what we're gonna have in the trailer. So we sat down with the video artists to kind of plan together what we're gonna showcase and how. We knew that there were some specific things that we wanted to show. One of them being that feeling of urgency and that thrill you get when you see a crab jumping on you with its mouth open and its claws hanging out. We wanted to showcase that. We also wanted to showcase some of the higher evolutions of the aliens, like the Goliath, the Behemoth, and the Scorpion. So what we did, we decided to create a huge battlefield, and there we would put the humans against the aliens in a full-out battle, mayhem everywhere. That way, we would showcase what the game is actually about. For the second trailer, for the announcement trailer, we wanted to do something similar. So we recorded some narration lines that would explain the whole premise of the game, of the lore, and what you can do in that. So first, when we recorded the lines, we wanted to use some kind of a filter effect on the voice, make it sound a little bit deeper, a little bit more like the commander is talking to you in the similar sense. But then we saw it didn't quite fit with the style, with the feel, with the essence of what we had captured. So we decided to try something different. We decided to have the lines read normally, in a normal voice, but put more emphasis and more passion and more feeling into those sentences, into those words. And in the end, when we showed the trailer to Dram, he was so ecstatic. And he said, guys, yes, this is it. That's the way we should go. So yeah, overall, we're all very happy, very pleased, very excited that we got to work on this kind of trailer. And now, behind the scenes, we're working on a different trailer. The trailer for the Air Units update, as I said, should be coming out sometime next month. And trust me guys, it's gonna be epic. But until then, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. Dram is working really hard on it, and we're still gonna keep pushing the updates. That's gonna be focused on balance, performance, and other quality of life issues. So until next month, until the air units come, we'll see you on Baltarus.